Hi guys, Brooklyn here, and in today's video I'm going to tell you how angry I am. Okay, so basically one player ruined my life for the day. If that makes any sense, check this out. Okay, so basically I can only use bubble chat, but I got really confused when I tried to go to my buddies and talk to them. I was talking to them in bubble chat. First I said I'm using bubble chat, and then I did the cry face, and I couldn't see anything that they said. And then I looked up on Animal Jam Wiki what the chat things were, and then I looked at this. It says restricted bubble chat. This type of chat can only be activated by emailing AHSHhydhfnbrdsiufhbfygh. Under this mode, the player's chat is restricted to parent-approved phrases, and the player will only be able to see other players with bubble chat, which means none of my buddies. My buddies were talking to me. They were like, "What?" But when I didn't answer, they left me, and I was like, "What?" I was so confused until I looked at that. But here's how I got restricted bubble chat. By the way, it's only for one day, don't worry. 21 hours. Which sucks because it's literally 2 right now, 2 p.m. Yeah. So basically, what happened is, there's this big protest going on for non-members, and I'm in with that because I feel like non-members have not been getting stuff like they used to, and I think it's very unfair of what AHHQ is doing. It's very unfair. That's what I think. They have 2 dens and like 5 animals, and the only other animal that they've ever came out with for non-members in the probably 6 or 7 years that Animal Jam had been going for is a pig, and really nobody likes the pigs. So anyway, I was dancing in Jamal. I wish I could show you, but I can't really. And I was just dancing in Jamal in the corner, and I was saying lions roar, mules soar, non-members deserve much more, because that's one thing that a few people have said over the time. Because I'm trying to get non-members to get more, but I'm thinking of maybe boycotting. I don't know. Anyway. I think we should put together a group that boycotts, which I might think about later on, because if Animal Jam doesn't get money, and Animal Jam might not be popular anymore if like people boycott. But anyway, I was doing that, and then all of a sudden this pig came up to me, and I was like, oh, okay, it's another person who's gonna come like protest with me. So then they started telling me stuff like, well, we have enough, and I'm like, okay, you can have that opinion. And I was like, keeping quiet, because they can have their own opinion if they want to. And then they just wouldn't like go away. They were like, "Well, you're wrong," and I'm like, "Well, you can have your opinion." And then they kept doing it for like 15 minutes maybe. And then finally I was like, "Well, if you don't want to listen to this, then maybe you should go to another Jamal or something." And he wouldn't stop. He just wouldn't. He's like, well, at one point he was like, "You're probably like 5." I'm like, "Do you really think I'm 5? I'm really not 5." But anyway, I feel like these people are talking to me, so I'm gonna go to my den where it's safe. Anyway, so basically, what he did was just like being really rude. Like, you're wrong, I'm right. This is not. You shouldn't be doing this. But I'm like, okay, well, you have your opinion, I have mine. So why don't you just leave and not be around me if you don't want to hear that kind of stuff? Which is right. You can have your own opinion. You can say that non-members have. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? Uh-oh. Um, No, ooh, they're probably talking to me. Unlocked. Nobody. No. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry. Anyway, um, I'm just gonna be super, careful of people, today. I'm just probably gonna trade in Jamal. Yeah. But anyway, so I was just doing that, and I was like, okay. By the way, I don't have the username, which is really, really sad, sadly. But anyway, I also want you to gift Arkat, ARKAT, because they just got scammed. And, they got scammed. I was there. They got scammed for a yellow rare short. But anyway, going on with the story, I finally started to ignore him again. So I kept saying it, and a lot of people started to join me, and I was super happy. But then they wouldn't stop. They kept going and going and going and going and going. And finally I snapped. I was like, No, well, okay, well, I'm done with this. Here's my exact words. I'm done with this. I'm done with you keeping this up. And then he's like, well, I'm, oh, I get so angry over this. But I was like, if you're gonna keep this up, then I'm gonna move Jamal's. He's like, okay. But I'm like, then I was like, okay, well, why don't you just leave? I don't really want to move Jamal's. He's like, no, I'm just gonna follow you everywhere. I'm like, oh my, if you're gonna follow me everywhere. Oh, this is why they call me Broken Son, because I'm broken. I'm broken inside. But anyway, so basically, I was just sitting there and I was talking to him, like heart to heart. I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I was talking about stuff. And then all of a sudden, this message popped up. You have been restricted to restricted bubble chat for 24 hours. And I go, what the heck? What did I do wrong, AJ? What did I do wrong? This is the message that popped up just because I've been temporarily changed to bubble chat due to the violation of Animal Jam rules. What have I violated here? I was talking to someone about what was right, and they violated me. Oh my gosh, AJ, I'm angry right now. So angry that I could just, like, jump off a cliff or something. No, actually, no, I couldn't do that. But I'm just going to go on a non-member account today because, you know, that would be much easier. So I'm just going to give my rares to a non-member account for now until my thing is, like, restricted. I mean, unrestricted. But anyway, thanks a lot, AJHQ. I mean, I still love Animal Jam, don't worry. But this happened, and I was angry when it happened. The pig should have been the one who got punished. It was a very mean person. They were like, you're probably like 5 years old. I'm like, no, I'm not 5 years old. Go look at my videos, okay, child? Just go do that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to just get triggered in this video.